before I do any intros, I need to explain my outfit today because I don't normally do casual stuff. But today,
basketball.
I don't know why this guy has seen a G where there's a
Namuongo.
W, but I need to explain that after like what 13 years, 11 years, the National Basketball League of Uganda has a new champion, and it is the Namuongo Blazers.
Where's Namuongo found?
Namuongo is found. You see,
Valid.
let me just direct you. You see where Yard is, so you just take left towards IHK. Do you know where IHK is?
I don't know what the branch is, but
Yeah, so it's on the left. Do you know where Namuongo is?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, scary. But yeah,
I don't stay in Mukono. Can you market? Shut up.
And the fact that you actually think Namuongo is somewhere in Kono should be the first problem.
Where is it found?
yeah.
Also, no,
Where is
that's
Yard
no, wait, that's offensive because are you attributing the place just because we?
No, see,
I don't know. Mukono
Okay.
people catch a lot of stick on this podcast, and I've not done a good job because that's my end.
No, I just everyone that's watching the podcast from Namuongo be offended. What's this guy talking about?
But yeah, man, I would like to send my congratulations to everybody. I got to know Namuongo about 4 or 5 years ago, my Form 6 work. I actually got to know them in my Form 2 when I was at Mengo, but they were still playing in the lower tier, the non-DP. But then my Form 6 work was like, I've done a lot of NBA, let me do some local basketball. I was like, yeah. So I ordered this shirt, by the way. It's as old as the time I've spent supporting the team. Ordered for it, and in a special, I want to send my congratulations, a special shout out to Alizog. Yeah, man, you've stayed in Namuongo for a minute. Yeah, Coach Makiadi, Drileba. You guys have done a good job, man. You guys have done a good job. Thank you for everything. Now we can start the pod. I just need to get that off my chest. Yeah.
I really hope
Oh,
they watch.
Definitely. No, we have a group chat, like Namuongo Blazers fans. So I'm there. Come on, even if I'm going to tag them, bro. They have to see it, man. Come on.
You've had your moment.
Welcome to the Bookmates podcast. You know what it is? Yeah. It's another day. It's another podcast. It's another week of us. You know what I mean? As usual, my name is Chelsea, aka the hairline's no longer. I'm having good hair days nowadays. You know what I mean? There's a reason my man's putting on the back here. Yeah. But yeah, my name is Chelsea, aka Manzo Sati, aka at Gandhi, and from my left.
Zephyr, every pump like a heavy duty don't have the beauty. Let's salva. Guys, we appreciate. I mean, sometime while I was in Katazara, right, I was walking and I had my cape down. So usually, I think when I have my cape down, it's like privacy.
Lol. Damn.
But while I was walking around, someone saw me.
People have issues with me saying lol. It's not going to stop. Let's carry on. She give me a side eye because I said lol.
Yes. Make that.
Don't come at me, but everyone out there, agree with me. Jaffa said earlier, Chelsea has a deep voice, and when he says lol, it just doesn't fit into context. I listen to him exaggerate the lol, and I can't even see myself do that. I don't remember the last time I said lol. Okay, now is the last time I said lol, but Chelsea, lol, like, okay.
Please don't.
Okay.
That is called an Obre moment in my life. Yeah, shout out to Obre. I am this because of you.
But anyway, while I was walking, this guy sees me, right? And he's like, hi. I'm like, hello. Usually I was with my beats, right? So he goes like, I think to paraphrase what he said, he's like, you're on a podcast? I'm like, yeah. Dog days? I'm like, yeah. TikTok? Yes. Hi. Then this guy
Brother.
interviewed me for like a short, like 30 minutes. I never understood what he was asking, but it was a lot. No shame. And then, like, you know how you're walking in your own thoughts? As from reading, I think I had headsets on, as everywhere. This guy comes and asks me questions. I'm like, I give answers off the dome. And then he goes, hey, nice to see you. I'm glad you, we said, I'm glad you have a nice personality. But I think he thought we were going to be like rude and be like, yeah, but yes, guys, if you see us, man, we wave. We like it. We love you guys. And support.
Yeah, and that brother, by the way, who highlighted at me last time when I was on a judge, and that was lovely. Pause, but thank you very much. That shit touched me. Anyway, today in the building, I want to.
I like the dramatic, like those musical interludes in like movies, and this is typical of that. It's very interesting.
Anyway, today I want to start today's pod. I want to start today's pod with a small anecdote, a small story. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Egyptian mythology, but yeah,
Yeah. We all
but yeah, there's a point in, I don't know if it's history or mythology, but I think it's history or something like that. I don't know if you all believe the likes of Caesar and what's that mad guy? Who is the mad guy? The guy who betrayed Caesar.
go Mark something.
I'm forgetting. Okay. If you guys are familiar with, one of the key points I love about it is the
Anthony
point.
wasn't a name back then, right?
Mark was the name. This guy was called Mark.
I'm saying-
I have a feeling she knows the name,
But she doesn't
but
want to
she's
steal.
In my defense,
Marcus
Sophie,
Aurelius, I think.
not
It's your
Aurelius.
story.
Not Aurelius. Okay, this is when you read through Roman storylines and all that, the Ides of March, the events that lead to the Ides of March, yeah, there is someone that plots the death of Caesar alongside other people. It's called Mark something, I'm forgetting, but it's Mark. So the inspiration or the reason is a woman.
Yeah.
But okay, for me, the bit, because this is a bit, it's I love it because of the reflection it has on our guest today. This woman gets to get in contact with Caesar by rolling herself in a carpet so that she would get into the palace. She was that ambitious. Yeah. And
I can't say the name, but that's not right.
Nah. Let me. Yeah, Brutus was one of them, but
Could you make it easy?
Caesar had beef. Caesar had beef with someone.
The commitment.
Caesar's. Let me look this up. Caesar's enemy.
I need to see where this is actually going.
The way he's going to flip his, yeah?
What a way to introduce
Pompey the
someone,
Great.
yeah?
Yeah, this is all intro, by the way. It's Mark Antony that was beefing with Caesar and
Man, he was ugly.
Loki. Come on, that's just sculptures. Come on. They had their
And
thing.
in sculpture, you like this. Continue this story.
Have you seen this guy's? But we are still in the intro. Damn.
Also, for a guy to call another guy ugly is
I know.
I don't know. It's like a girl calling another girl ugly.
Yeah. We have to be sus, like, come on. I mean, what do
Like,
you mean?
So,
But no, it's okay.
yeah, like, we're just putting it out
that
there.
one, no, it's not for that. You are taking concern because of the sculpture being like that. It's okay. I was just saying, just being out loud.
Anyway, guys, so our guest today is that ambitious. We are talking about Cleopatra. Cleopatra was the woman in question, by the way. Yeah. And today on set, we are delighted, we are humbled, we are beleaguered by her presence. Her name is Vanessa Basemera Cleopatra. Yeah, she is a law student. She is one of the most out and about reporters I know. She's one of the people I respect when it comes to eloquence. I think that's one of the key things, by the way, you need when you're coming on that pod, something we don't tell people. But it's not the reason you're saying no to So we don't say no to people who want to come on the pod, do we? No. But if you want, hit us up. Yeah. But that's our guest today, and we are going to let her introduce herself. Yeah.
That's how you know you did a good intro.
Yes, he just said everything, but what you were doing is so cool. Yeah, so cool.
To explain it, cool, like bracket sarcastic. Let's carry on.
No, that's so cool. I actually mean it in like but I already told you that it's so cool that he gets to do that on his own. Those guys that do it are called the chiropractors. Yeah? Chiropractor? I hope I'm pronouncing it well. The guys that help you do the bones and whatever it is. If I could get one of those, guys, I can only do that with my knees, and he just does it with his head. And anyway, Chelsea just did
Outed
Iona's
you.
really. Vanessa Basemera Cleopatra is my name, and I'm a third year law student in Uganda Christian University, main campus, Mukono. And that's it about
Heavy
me.
on Mokono. Yeah.
Be very glad he doesn't know where you reside because he has a habit of telling
What
people.
makes what makes
the
it so I don't
whole-
know where she resides?
Ah,
It says that she comes from Mukono, you get? Like there's something about people from Mukono, like something exquisite.
Okay.
You know when you come from Mukono, it's much more different when you come from Kataza. Like I don't mean it like that. But you get what I'm trying to say.
Continue.
No, like these guys live along paved roads, you get? Like so you don't they live on streets, like their streets are known, like this hostel is on street so and so, number so and so, like I don't want to throw jabs at Aka, but yeah, let's carry on. Shout out to the man named in Aka. Alright. So obviously, every other episode we have
But just
situation.
wait. I'm not very convinced. You give us 3 things that you want the public to know about you. Because I feel like you gave us a very curated announcement of yourself. Minus Chelsea's history class. And then your small personal glazing.
It's okay. Calling it a history class. It's okay. It's okay. I don't care.
wow, these two are always out for each other, but anyway.
You put it back inside.
Wow. Anyway, there's really nothing more to me. I'm just Vanessa. I am a U Report volunteer. I'm a children's rights and youth inclusion stroke empowerment advocate. What else do I do? That's just really it.
Yeah, but like the rigorous stuff is what she does. Like she's always out.
Chelsea's lying.
When I say out and no, you don't. No. I can share her IG and you go and check if you think I'm lying.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just really I'm those people that are passionate about children, the youth, young people doing nice things. Yes, very much. Anything for the youth with the youth.
Do you believe in names sticking to people? Like the
Yeah.
name they give you, because the reason I started that with the whole Cleopatra thing is
Because of the ambition.
it's equal ambition, it's equal push, you get that sort of thing. Like he's also called Ntege Jonathan Jeff. No, he's not called Jaffa. Ntege Jonathan, like he's bland
Cute.
and he carries that with him, like boring, like sweet boring. Like
You're not called Jaffa? That's like a stage name.
yeah.
Wow.
Is it?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
I can explain to you, like it became his stage name in around his P4. Yeah, she shared this story with me some time back. Apparently,
guys, don't
do
tell
you want
Chelsea
to?
your
No. Do you want to? I can show you. Like,
This
I want to show you something. Eh?
There's a
I
lot
want
of
you to tell me
ways.
what you think about it, and you tell me what you make of it anyway. So I'm going to show you this. It's a fictional character.
I'm sure she's familiar.
Have you seen it?
Don't be shocked. I may not be. I'm not as interesting as I look. Real.
Serious. Are you seeing that?
Okay, so that's in like a princess story.
Yes, that's Aladdin.
I think there is a similarity in the facial
What
build.
did you say? Pronounce it again.
Aladdin.
Aladdin, bro. Aladdin.
I figured there would be a different like pronunciation, but it's okay. It's okay. We went to different nursery schools, so
But okay.
no, in this case, I mean yours could be correct and his is no. I mean his could be correct, but that doesn't matter.
But okay,
Yes.
are you seeing the similarity in the facial build? Do you like see it? It's just me that sees this.
No, because the face is like it's lean long, but
Yeah, his as well, right? Is
yes, but that set of teeth is not.
yeah, the teeth
Yeah.
beside everything. That's I have a feeling he has never explained to me. Okay, I'll be honest. He never explained to me why he's called Jaffa. But me, I know this is why he's called Jaffa. He watched this shit. Probably his siblings, this team about it. He owned it. No, okay, tell us it was your birth name and we'll continue. Tell us, no, just say, I was born Jaffa.
Someone gave it to me when I was young. Just that I didn't put it in the documents because it would cause religious conflict. Jaffa is Muslim, Arabic,
Is it?
and then Jonathan and Joshua is Christian, so it would cause too much conflict. That's why I didn't put it there.
Okay, that's interesting. Finally, I've gotten that story out of you.
From P4, yeah?
Let's carry on.
Anyway,
Wow, what a way to try and get someone to actually talk. I feel like this is gunpoint. Yeah?
him every day. So, we're going to go into the situation room, right? So, you do know what that is, yes? Before we get into it, have you watched the pod? Because I feel like that is very essential.
Yes, she has. I've seen her comments under certain. She has. I can defend her.
I've
on
taken
that.
a while without following though, but
Yeah.
I've not had time. But I've watched the ones before. You do things differently these days?
There
Yeah.
are
By
a
the
few
way, yeah.
things that
Even
we
yeah.
just a little.
I mean, let's take it that I'm new here. I've not watched your podcast. You just wanted to have me on the show. Yeah. So take me through it.
The situation room is when we put ourselves, it's more like an immersion into someone's situation, really. They ask for
Advice.
simply
Like as if we're on a radio.
Yeah, sort
something
of.
like that.
Yeah.
Guys, you would have just asked the question, what would so and so do?
No, it's.
I mean, you might be referencing off one of your friends. I hope you guys don't tell us for your things because
you know, it's personal. Like someone sends it to us.
they really do, huh?
Yeah.
You don't say, oh,
People actually send
whatever
them to
it's
us.
going to be for me to have an opinion about. I feel for you before they get there.
No, they're not feeling that you feel for them.
No, yeah.
My girlfriend and I have been dating for 3 months. A week ago, she asked me for money to go to the salon. Is there a difference between salon and salon?
Yes.
Yes.
What's the difference?
The other is a car, the other is a beauty parlor situation.
Wait, which one? Because there's double O in the single.
Salon with double O is the car. Is it? I hope I don't have it twisted.
Yes,
It's
yes,
the car.
yes, yes, yes.
And then
yes,
the
yes.
one of the beauty
There's one single O.
women is
Yeah.
Okay. And I gave it to her. But I told her which hairstyle I wanted her to get.
Ah.
Yeah. She has short hair, and I'm not really a fan of that. So I said I'd give her the money on the condition that she would choose a long hairstyle. She did the hairstyle. I asked, oh, but she kept saying she doesn't like it, and even called me mean. If I'm the one paying for the salon, shouldn't I get to decide what hairstyle she does? The young man is called the first name of the man on earth, Adam.
Adam.
Now, shouldn't he get to choose the hairstyles he does? No. It is okay for you to express your interests and have your opinion, but it's my head.
That's a
It's
very
my
polite
money still.
manner.
It's my money still. Like
That's
I've given you my
okay.
money.
It's your money. She asked. She asked for money.
She asked
Yes, just for
yeah.
money. So show me some value for my expenditure.
You know, this is giving. I want you this way, so it should be that way. Given that I'm done financing your lifestyle, you should do a business. That's sounding like a blesser. I'm hoping you guys are like age mates, because blessers are the ones. You guys know blessers, right?
Bless us, like
Educate me.
Sugar daddies, okay.
I knew. I wanted to put my head was like,
Blessed are the ones who
those
are
are
entitled
own
like
terms,
that.
like
Because
in-house terms for all these things. Like honestly, I was lost. I just kept relating. I was like, bless, I must be like, I'm blessing you, so it's like,
Yeah, me too.
yes,
Like,
you get the whole context.
eh,
So a blesser will say something like that because, of course, they are really financing you in and out, and there's no way you say no because maybe you don't have a choice, but you have a choice anyway. So why should he be dictating? It's okay for you to express interest. Like, show me, oh no, you would actually look lovely with this. But if you see me in my short hair era, for example, if I just cut my hair and then I'm with someone and they are opinionated about how, no, I'd prefer you have long hair. Now, for me, in that context, I wouldn't put myself in that situation. I don't let you finance. You get it? But now, given that she let him finance and she agreed to it, it also doesn't add up.
this is what I'm saying. Like, if she requested for the money, if you came to me and requested for money from me, in my head, I'm thinking, you want me to give you money, so. Because honestly, to be very honest, there are things girls do, and there are girls are not telling them, bro, you're outside, but you're looking like a camel. You get, like they will just tell you, glow, simanyas, what are those?
clock it.
Those funny terms.
Oh, you do
But
that.
see, 2 times is being sus on the same pod. It's come. Why did he do that? But anyway,
Why do you say lol?
no, lol, it's understandable. But
Double
anyway,
standard.
Are most
Okay.
of your friends female?
Yeah.
No, don't.
Yeah.
Yes, Jeff has always been like that. From the last time I knew him, yeah. No, I still know you, but he's been around. I want to say ladies wine, but that doesn't fit you well. Anyway, so I would understand the cloak.
He's the leftover of the kombucha that we know, eh?
Ouch.
He's the new ladies kombucha nowadays.
Move on.
It's okay.
Move on.
Anyway.
Just.
And that's why he's catching another stray just like that. But if I'm actually giving you that money, I feel like, I mean, let me, because your girls are not going to tell you that with your short hair, you're actually not looking good. But if I tell you, because I actually know someone that did braids and bro, they looked like they were just stretching their forehead. And that was all they were doing to their face. Because this is all beautification of what you're supposed to look like, right? And if you're not looking good, someone should tell you. Like, it's like a polite way of dating someone that's suffering from bad breath, and you can't tell them that.
Suffering?
Yes, sometimes it's suffering from because it's natural.
You just need to brush your tongue.
No, sometimes
there's
it's
nothing.
natural.
What do
Sometimes
you
it's
mean?
natural.
Then eat well. Your gut has a problem then.
That's what I'm saying. That's what
Suffering?
I'm saying. So,
Suffering?
so
That's
you
a
have
choice.
to. No, you.
Please, guys, no, Chelsea, that's a choice.
There's
Okay.
no putting diseases where they're not.
Where they are not.
No.
Suffering?
Okay. Let's put it like that. Maybe they're not suffering, but okay, they have bad breath.
Yeah.
So you're like, when you go out, you're not going to eat this type of thing because it's my money. You are going to eat vegetarian stuff. No, it's not equivalent of it.
No, I get it.
I'm trying to
This
get
is the
you.
point when I would have said, bro, but I can't, bro. Like, I can't. What?
No, but if I am trying to save you from something by indirectly telling you, how about you considered it like that?
No. Then why aren't you doing direct communication? You see,
Because it will
communication-
hurt you and you're like, oh my god, this guy is
Why are you
toxic,
so
blah, blah.
why are you trying to hurt me indirectly through or don't eat this or don't do ABCD or do this because I'm financing it? What do you mean we are going to a restaurant and because you're paying for the meal you must dictate what I should eat?
To save you from a bad breath.
What do you mean? So onions partly contribute to that, but onions are good for your health, yeah? They could leave someone having that scent, should be. Whatever. So you're stopping me from eating, let's say, a salad I would want to eat because of that.
Yes.
We are giving context that you're in a relationship with this person, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
By the time you're even in a relationship with this person, you should get to a point where you're very comfortable to express yourself and talk to them about what's going on.
Does it happen that easily? Some people
Exactly
are not.
my point. Then give yourself the grace to be in a talking stage to understand how this person perceives correction. I think that's the whole idea of talking stages, right? Give yourself the grace to know that you will need, because there are those difficult conversations, honestly. There are those times when you're thinking to yourself, will this person actually be receptive of what I'm going to tell them? But that's why you need time to actually know and study the person so you know what you're getting into. Because it's very bad to actually be with someone who hates correction. So even when you're going to tell them about something to try and address an issue, you'll be thinking to yourself, oh my God, they might not take it well. Then why are you there in the first place? So then it's like when someone is actually having, let's say, that armpit thing, they have that odor coming off. The indirect way should be people usually say, I will give them a perfume, I will do a BCD. You give them the perfume, you've not told them about maybe what to do with their lives, and they're back to zero. You get, like, the perfume is now with the odor, it's just some messy thing.
Concoction.
You get. Now for this one, you're trying to compare the food thing with this.
Yeah.
They fit in the context very well. You cannot, if he had told her, hey, I think you actually look better like this because of maybe your face being a cat face or a dog face, and it looks like this, that would make sense if he had done it like that. Now, the reason why this one I stand firmly on it, shoot me. Men, men sometimes have idolized, like there's someone in their head that they have built, and they want the person they're with to fit that exact picture. I don't know if it makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And it's only normal to them to actually want the person to fit in that picture. Someone might want a blonde babe, and they think to themselves, if I make this girl be blonde, she'll probably just fit exactly what I want. And yet, that's not who the person is. And usually, some people stay around people because of the idea they have of the person, because it makes them happy. And then they begin making people do things. I mean, Ati, go and plait long hair because me, I prefer you with. He didn't even say I prefer you. He said, you look good with the long hair.
Because maybe the person does not know how to.
No, what if the person actually switched to do short hair because that fits their face and they probably look better with that, and the long hair is not doing it? What if they are just very uncomfortable with the long hair? You actually know that people who are uncomfortable with long hair, like you'll not find them doing long braids of like up to the waist and all that.
Banyankole women.
Exactly my
Is it
point.
a problem or it's just genetic? Because
No, it's just
No,
them.
it's
young women do not like hair, man. Because 1 to 3 years, it's back to that thing where they are dancing
The
it
curls?
with funny things in the hair. So like,
Do
but
you know
it
how they
still
call it
looks
in the
good.
village?
What do you?
Call it horse. I'm not even kidding, I call it horse.
Oh, you gotta call a horse.
I've been there before. And
Wow.
this chick walked in and she was like, man, sorry, horse. I was like,
Horse.
What?
Crazy still.
But
But-
I think they look nice. With
Yeah, they
the-
look nice. That's a funny thing.
They
They
pull
still
it
look
off.
nice still. So
for me, I would go with, okay, well, while all of you were ruminating, I fermented my,
See you. You were cooking.
hopefully
Okay.
it's non-spoiled. It's fermented. You say it so. What do you want, bro?
I struggle with this boy every
Every
day.
It's
other time, eh?
fermented.
He just has it out for you.
All the time.
Anyway,
Pause, by the way.
it's more of don't bite the hand that feeds you. Yeah.
Yeah.
This man clearly feels that he's in ownership, right? And the fact that he said, in case, like he was going to give her the money on the condition,
Yeah.
right? That means in its literal sense that in case she got her own money and did her own hair, you'd have no complaint, right? Because I don't think it's only finance the short hair, presumptuously, right?
Yeah.
So I think this is more going to take it to the point of, as a woman, look up to yourself independently. Because as for men, I've noticed that even us as kids, I remember back then my mom used to want us to cut those what are those haircuts called? Was it marine? something, but like
The ones
Yes.
where they reduce in the side and
yeah.
it's lower
Parents
than
even
the
let you
one.
reduce score on the side.
Yes. I know my mom purposely used to actually tell the baba, do not, she used to dictate, but the hairstyle used to come out nicely. It's like a lower type of fade, I think, but not exactly one that's visible, so that school is actually like normal.
Okay,
They used to
And
call
then-
it Marino Mto.
yes.
So, like during this time, like when she give us the money,
Yeah.
dare cut anything else, it was a
What's the
problem.
problem?
You
Yeah.
had to go back. Remember, at some point, she said, "Bakule se ko nyinji dai."
Something like that has happened to me in my P7. Like, I don't know. I had a knack for flashy stuff. So when we went to Thingy, when I went to the salon, it's like, man, I'm now grown, man. I'm in P7. Might as well get this haircut. Bro, I told the guy, mohawk. I knew what I wanted. Guy just chopped off these. Now mohawk would go, not leave this stuff we do nowadays of chopping off these guys.
Yes, it
Would
would go all the way
like
back.
so you have a guy like from now the thing about my head is that it has a funny shape. Like I'm forgetting what this guy is called, but my in school we used to call it a skona papa. It's sort of like it has like a round guy at the top of it, so it would come out and then around here it's exaggerated, then it goes back down. So I go to school. My mom says it like it's come money. I go to school. Bro, I passed by the deputy. Guy is a tough deputy. Primary. Then I arrive at the matron's thingy. And she's the one that spotted it. She's like, on a day, yo. It's like, bro, I have survived the deputy. What do you mean? And trust me, I was made to work from school. Namidiango up to set.
You get a haircut.
On my own, my mom even told me it was your fault.
Go ahead.
Trust me, I took
Everything, yeah?
everything down.
That's my point. So, when you realize that when she gives you the money, you cut what she wants. You're still asking for money. Because I think back then haircuts were like 2K, 3K at most, right? So once we developed the idea of financing our own lifestyle, you'd go, cut your mohawk, you go back at home. She looks.
But don't say anything.
Don't say anything, right? Now, I think that goes on to develop a sense of independence. And I think it's a problem with very many women that they think, I'm going to pay you. Okay, not to pay you. I'm going to finance your lifestyle. But you're going to dictate the rules that come with the money. But then honestly, that's not it. Because most people feel that if I am giving you money, you have to do what I want. And that goes even down to parents. If they pay your school fees, you
They
must perform well.
Yeah.
Right? If I feed you at home, if I abuse you, you don't talk back. Right? So I think this falls in the same context of this wouldn't have happened if she had the independence that very many women want to have these days.
Girls, get your own money, do your own things.
Yeah, so what should we do? What should we tell Adam? Take a touch. Leave the girl get a short hair. Right?
Good.
We're talking to the girl. Why are you asking for the money if it has strings to it? I mean, there was a condition. It's about the girl now. Adam, you're a man, so please don't do that. If you're choosing to finance someone,
Be nice.
don't dictate. It's your money, yes, sir. But really, also no. Maybe for context is he could realize that you didn't look good with a short hair. If that's the way you're trying to communicate, maybe do it in a more direct way and put it out there and tell her. Do you actually realize if you do longer hair, you look better? But I doubt.
That
But
thing,
you guys know
that
that
thing
Might be
is
for
that
might
thing
be for
is-
some other reason.
Okay,
but,
I just feel like
okay.
on that note, Adam, take a touch, bro. Unless you have an ulterior motive. But anyway, so getting into what really has us here. Today we want to talk about gender-based violence. And obviously we are young. I don't think we would really deep it 40, 50-year-old type of way. So we are trying to have, or we want to have a conversation centered on maybe our experiences, what we've had, what we think from within the people we've come into contact with, right? Yeah. So To start it off, what are some commonly held misconceptions you guys have when it comes to like the topic in and of itself, gender-based violence?
Are there misconceptions to it? Um, I don't think I hold misconceptions.
You've not heard of anything you can call it and you're like, nah, you're wrong.
Have I? No, gender-based violence is bad. It's bad. Everything negative said about it, that's it. No, but yes, I think the part of men thinking like the physical part of gender-based violence is disciplining women or women doing it the other way around. Disciplining men. That's not right, guys. Why are you guys being shocked? You didn't define it. For context, gender-based violence goes two ways. It's gender. So, back then, people used to see and know it was just about the women. But women beat up men these days. Like men are suffering, but because society deems it that a man cannot come out to say something like, how is a woman beating you? How is she having more power than you and all that? So men don't come out. But statistics speak that men are actually going through these things just like women are, and just because for them their issues are not really addressed. You've heard of men commit suicide and all those things. Some of these are the contributing factors. Yeah, gender-based violence is not disciplining someone.
Do you have any misconceptions you think people have about it?
Misconceptions. No,
No?
I don't think. But tell what she said. Really got to me. I've always been scared of like married women. Like, man, for me, a woman with muscles scares me. Like, I won't lie.
A woman with muscles is one who works out in the gym or one who is naturally
No. I feel
endowed like that.
like
It's difficult to find a woman with biceps naturally.
yeah, like
They are most probably in the gym. Or
No.
they probably
I
carried like heavy 20-liter jerrycans in childhood. That's the only other reason, maybe.
I like big women. I have a problem with big women, but married women, like she's going to right, and you're going to see Akina outer dates. Man, I cower in front of them like I'm too scared. What do you mean, your man? And you have
I mean, look at yourself. It's only fair that you actually are. No, like
wow,
I was smooth.
effortless.
for context.
Smooth, bro. But
Okay, no.
you
Let's
can't
redo
go on.
this.
But okay, for me, one thing I believe is a misconception is that women are beating men. Might be the truth. Yeah, some, but it's not that wild.
Brother.
The truth is, women, because there are various facets to gender-based violence, right? Women do this in other forms that are non-physical.
They beat, bro. Get a kung fu. I'm sorry for Bachiga, but Bachiga women have gotten that reputation of like in Luganda, Bachita Chiwagu. Do you guys know what that is?
No,
What?
very new
I
term.
know.
Chiwagu.
Hey, you pronounce it right.
Chiwagu, eh? Like, but it's, I think, put it in English, I think it would be like stout, I think. But when get a kung fu, there's a Chiga woman who beat up a man, like, I mean,
No, I actually think women, yeah, might, but finding a woman beating a man is very rare.
Agatali Konfufu can be fetching stories.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they will dig, like, the one in a millions, present it to you. But when it comes to, like, real abuse, the abuse women, like, take out on men is much more different than we think it is. Because when you hear men are being beaten, you're like, man. But have you ever seen a man scarred? How often have you seen men scarred from fights with women? But how often have you seen women scarred from fights with men?
No. I think what you're confusing is it's much more rampant against women than against men, but it is.
Okay, my point is, it is much less physical than we are trying to make it out nowadays.
Also, for
When it
context,
comes-
I started with it goes to the men, the women. There are very many forms of GBV.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like,
Now, Jafar and I started on the note about it being physical because you asked for a misconception. Very many people, because like I said, women actually beat men, but because statistics don't have it out there, men don't go to report. Women do report more, so they never get to hear the other side of a story or things like that. Sometimes these fights actually come two-way, but it's the woman who will run to report
to
first.
report, yeah.
Yes, there are many forms really, and I guess you're trying to say the men that suffer more are on the other forms.
Emotionally
Yeah.
and the like.
GBV, all of it, GBV.
Yeah,
so
that's
okay.
saying like it's GBV, but like we focus much more on the physical bit. Now nowadays we are putting men. Some men are getting beaten, but are they?
Yes, they
Quick-
are.
Quick question. If a woman beats me fast, then I beat her second. I think the word is instigated. But like she poked me to beat her. Is that still gender-based violence?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's me who got beat first.
Yes, you were
Both
abused,
of
and
you.
you have also abused.
Like both
So-
of you. So choose whoever goes to the
Hey,
police.
doesn't neutralize the reaction.
And that BS called a fight because she beat me, so GBV, then I beat her. GBV,
Gender-based fight. It's a very
That's
serious thing for
crazy.
you to be drawing up
Right?
GBF. But anyway, okay, I really feel like, because I think statistically, I read somewhere that like 30% of women, once they clock 15 going up, have gone through something gender-based related. I really believe the numbers are small for men.
Small, what do you mean? The statistics you see are small according
No,
to
like
what's
I
on
mean,
ground?
no, like when it comes to men, abused men are less.
You mean for all the forms of gender-based violence?
Mm.
Quick question, Chelsea, are you a conservative man?
It should be labeled,
I-
stamped, bold,
I identify.
Go ahead.
I identify on the middle lane, by the way. As
What's
a member
middle
of
lane?
the middle lane, like I have
You are
conservative
either
values.
or.
No, I know moderate people. I have some conservative values and I buy into some liberal values because I mean the world is changing. So there are some things I believe are right. Yeah, like a man saying lol. Yeah,
alphabet people say low.
it's up to them. It's means it's a bunch of words. Words are wind.
Yeah. His
No, why did you ask that question?
his ability to
Your
defend himself.
views,
Yeah.
your views just have me questioning a number of things.
Yeah, because you
Because
thought.
I needed people out there
Mm.
so they can tell where these responses are coming from.
So okay.
The fact that you actually think
Mm.
the number of men going through GBV is not, yes, women are, they have always been primary subjects of this, but even the men are. We cannot stand to dissect and say, oh no, the women are suffering, maybe the men are not, or things like that, or the numbers. Some of these are not reported cases, you know that.
Yeah, I do know.
That's why statistics will always show that
Women.
the women, because the women reported first, I mean.
Okay, to take it back to dial it down to what might lead to it. Let's look at both the genders. What do you guys think causes the whole male thing before you look at the female thing? Because man, I'm still bent on the fact that there are more females being abused.
We do not disagree.
Yeah, so what do you think inspires men to just launch out at women? Because at a point, I don't believe it is something that just comes out of the blue. Sometimes women intimidate men in ways that come off as provoking.
So I intimidate you and you torture me psychologically, you beat me up, yeah? More like it?
Yeah. Sometimes it comes from that, right? Okay. My point is
To answer your
Cook.
question, I think it would be power dynamics. Because if I say finances, that's just going to be a subset of power dynamics, right? if you look at it in a traditional sense, men have always been looked at as people of the family, right? Head of the family, head of the tribe, all of that nonsense, yeah? And with this came the privilege of your dominion. You could beat your kids, you could beat your wife if she steps out of line and all of those things, right? So I think that's still the factor here, because who has the most strength? A man, right? And even like physical attributes aside, now we go to finances, right? Usually, I think the men who beat most women are men. Sorry, scrap that. Insecurities as well. It just came to me, insecurities, because think of it more like, I think how you've been saying that the woman is going to do something and is going to trigger a man, right? There are these men who are typically insecure. If I'm dating a woman at first, right, she's not all that there. And then her career starts to develop, it starts going up there, and she starts earning more. Like this woman starts to elevate financially, socially, and everything, and she starts to outshadow a man. Most of these men out there are going to develop that sense of insecurity, and how are they going to cope with that? The fact that you can go outside there, talk to the president, scam. If you come back home and you talk back to me, I can beat you. Then you're going to what? Kneel. You see my point? There's a story that I heard back then. I'm not sure who it was, but I remember it was some lady, but she was in government, and she had the same predicament with her husband. I think it was like national television. I carried it some time for one, but she was meeting up with, I think, heads of state and something, and she came back late. Right, the whole country knew where this woman was, but because she came back late at the house, now the man was a normal civilian, I think, so he beat her. She sued for, I don't know what they call it, right? Something. And she won. Well, they divorced and my mom went to prison. But I'm not, I don't have the perception that this man was lacking money. I don't think it, right? I think it came from the fact that he got insecure about a woman leading. And also to stem into a fact that whenever women get power, they're going to rub your nose in the pee, if you get my sense.
Really?
Yes.
So that because I was thinking about that from the other side of the coin. That yes, men get insecure, but even women become more combative when they touch power, right?
That's the truth, because there's this saying of feed a woman for a month, and the community won't know. Let her feed you for 3 days, and everything shall know that she's the one feeding you.
It depends on the person, honestly. It depends on the person. I don't think that all women do that. That when they touch power, now they will not respect you, or now they're going to do anything like that. Or because they're earning more, so they'll disrespect you. Not all women do that. But we're not disagreeing that maybe some women do that. But I know I'm standing for those that don't do that. Also, let's go back to the drawing board. Why are you trying to be in bed with someone you feel is way more than you are?
Sometimes it's not out of, like sometimes people bug people and they grow with them.
Then
And
you
then
should
one outstrips your
no,
growth.
then you should be able to stomach that. You get it? We are different people. We are running different races. Life is not moving at the same pace for us, even if we are coexisting. Agree, disagree. We are all at university. Some of us, like, people are doing things that others are not doing. You're running your own race. In the same way, when you're with someone, whether you're married, you're dating, you need to understand that they're not going to be caged in a particular place. If you found them when they were not anywhere, they're not developed, they're not going to be like that forever. More so if you actually find someone who is ambitious. Like if you get an ambitious woman, you need to be able to stomach that. Stomach the fact that someday she might crack a deal and that is a life changer. But you should also be able to understand that depending on what her personality is, assess and see how you get through this. Don't be insecure about it. You get it? Don't think it's like, how women out there, whenever a woman is going out, okay, men will admire her and say all nice things, what, offer her nice things. But if she has her eyes on someone, she will be loyal. She will be stuck on you if that's the person she wants. You get it? So I do not think that because you are insecure, then you should project it on me. Were you not loved enough at home? Like you see, these things make us question your upbringing. They make us question, because if you find a man who has grown up in a home with women who are empowered, women who have places, women who have ambition, they will never treat women some type of way, because they acknowledge that a woman can be independent and do her things. She can fund for herself. She can bring something to the table, and it is totally okay. They'll never feel inferior.
But you see, that's a new thing in society. Women doing what they're doing right now.
Yes.
Women being, at a certain point, even breadwinners in homes.
Yes.
So most of us males have not been, and I speak for myself when I say this, and a big chunk of people that I know have not been in households where there is feminine abundance, feminine provision. Most of us have been exposed to the sort of environment where it is either your dad or you yourself going out, or your mom throws you like once in a while. You get, so you're like, okay, that's nice. Mommy helped us. Mommy, you get. Now I'm being honest here, as vulnerable as I can be to get this out. So when you get with someone, number one, when it hits you, you are not even being insecure. You're feeling incapable. You're feeling like you cannot run this relationship no more, because, man, I can't even buy you a bag from, like.
Because you thrive off satisfaction of thinking you should be doing that, yeah?
Oh yes, because I love you, so I'm going to actually want to get you these things.
And then
but
if
because
you cannot
I
afford,
cannot, now I'm feeling, one, incapable. Two, not in your league no more. Like, that's why probably she's coming in late, man, because she's been with the real man, them, like.
I know we're being serious, but it's a joke also. And we're saying that when she asks what I bring to the table, and this guy took a picture, like of those Vipande that have, so it had good erection.
Yeah, and it's actually been, now there was a trend in South Africa, by the way, where people were just throwing up thirst straps, and I'll not say that the words, because they are somewhat Luganda-ish, so you understand them, but
no, I don't.
Oh, he believes he's Zulu now.
He believes he's trying to be funny with that. But okay, going back to what we're talking about. When you ask, were you not loved enough? No, it's not that I wasn't loved enough. It is that the culture structures have been and are in such a way that I am not familiar with a woman being like this in a home. So right now, what I am dealing with is my brain understanding how to behave in this situation. So me going insecure to any statement that comes out of you is very likely. Oh, they are not, the beans got done. Wow, oh my God, my man even I. People, Odianyo. Bro, what the hell? I was doing this for the past 2 years. Like, why you just...
What are you even talking about? You see, I do think I understand where you're coming from. I do. But given this day, age, and era, women have been given a space to actually penetrate particular steps, yeah? Get to places, have seats at tables.
You're stupid, man.
Right? Because what? But I saw that
Never had to
game.
do
But
that.
anyway, given that they've
You
gotten,
wanted to say pause. I'm sorry, you wanted to say pause. That's why you smacked.
they've gotten those spaces and they've had an opportunity. I do think men should brace themselves for that, for the things that come with it. Women empowerment has both negative and positive things, yeah?
Yeah.
That effect you guys are giving could be the negative side. But the positives outweigh the negatives because there are women out there holding homes together because of the empowerment they've had. I am those strong believers of, regardless of where I am or situated in life or how far I've gone or anything like that, a woman is still supposed to submit to a man. Yeah. So we don't have to have
If I
that.
normally bangs the table when you make such statements. I don't know if I'm banging the table.
We don't have to have that back and forth because a woman stays a woman. Back then, like in the beginning, when God was actually created, a woman was supposed to submit. So, given that you're getting to particular places or being a life changer, change maker, and all those things, you go back to square one. Yeah. And I do think with the empowerment that has come to women, women are not entirely supposed to take away the men's role. I don't know if it makes sense. A man is born to be a provider. Don't rob him of that. But if you want to assist, then what? We shouldn't. I don't know if it makes sense.
How would you assist? You're in a
More
situation
like
where the man is now jobless, so you're the breadwinner.
there's
How are
a
you
po-
assisting him?
there's a point in time when that man had a job, he was earning, and he brought everything to the table. And now because he's jobless for a short while, so you can't, yet you are earning. What's your money supposed to do then? I don't know if it makes sense.
My money is my money.
Yeah, my money is my money, but now you see, now we are talking about this in the context of marriage. Because if it was in the context of dating, it's a very different situation.
A day.
No,
You're
because
cohabiting and the guy has been providing.
okay, cohabiting is a different, because now me, I'm those people who believe you shouldn't be cohabiting. I'm those people. Very strong believer, do not cohabit.
This is a very random question. I'm seeing anyway.
Oh, yes, I am. Thank you.
Continue.
They're not cohabiting.
No, okay, let me address cohabiting. I do think cohabiting births things you don't want. You see those small things you like about someone when you've actually just gotten to know them and you're beginning to date them? Yeah. That cohabiting stage. Later on in life, even probably sometimes when you get married, those same things you liked about them might be the same things you hate. Like hate about them and you cannot go back on
This
it.
might come off as toxic, but that is much more lovely. The fact that the beautiful things about you are now ugly, I feel like I was such a kid,
Wow.
but now I'm a grown man. Like, but still you're here. You get that's still beautiful.
I will not respond to what Chelsea is saying. I don't know what Jaffa thinks, but back to my point. Back to my point. In marriage, marriage is a very big step. I keep having conversations with my friends, and it's a very big step. This is commitment for your life. Commitment to sign up when you're making those vows, it's rich, poor, in health and in sickness and all that. You get it? You're signing up for this. And this is before people, even if it's not in thin air, this is you're crossing your heart. So you're supposed to be there. You get it? And it doesn't change anything when a woman begins to fund the running of a house because the man is unable to at the moment. Situations are not permanent, guys. How sure? Like the man could have lost his job and it's a month or two, and he gets back onto his feet. But you, the woman that stood by him, you guys are growing stronger. Even if it goes 2 years, 3 years, you still signed up for this. You crossed your heart. So I do think those are supposed to be advantages of empowerment. And a man is not supposed to feel insecure. It's actually a plus if your woman can go out of her way and do that.
Oh.
It goes back to the point of you knowing who you are trying to get into bed with. It's very simple assessments men use. Like, you'll just ask a man. Men are very funny people. A man could randomly start asking you for money to just test. They're telling you, I urgently need 20K, what. And they'll see how you're going to take the situation. You get it? Just to see if I'm choosing to stay with this person for all my life, how are we going to go about life?
I don't think I would do it still. I don't
Of
think I
what?
would do it.
The money thing? No, that one is for some people. Not everyone will do it, but I'm also saying men should not feel insecure and become perpetrators.
Okay. That's because I think we've looked at the financial bit. But when I was looking at this, I looked at the emotional bit for a minute. I was like, bro, do you guys clock that? Okay, this is what came into my head. I will not say if you guys have
Well.
thinking, but at a point I feel like emotional abuse is somewhat inevitable
Inevitable.
in a relationship. Honestly, think about it. By the time you're getting with someone, relationship, cohabiting, marriage, they've been through like a series of relationships. They are carrying some trauma on them. They have some little trauma from home.
But
I feel like for emotional abuse, there's an inevitability attached to it. Because when you get with someone, you have a history, you have experience from certain things, scars are left. I was with someone sometime and they were like, have you ever been with someone and you realize you actually like the person, but you cannot love them the way you wanted to love them, the way you should have loved them, the way you should have been with them in the relationship? I believe we've all experienced that, especially after the first cut is the deepest. You don't know that song? The first cut is
No,
the
I
deepest.
think I know that song,
Yeah.
but I'm trying to get the context. I think.
Do you know that song? Come on.
I know
You
that
can't tell me you
song.
don't know that song. Okay, my point is, most times after our initial experiences or our prior experiences, there's a way we go through the next relationships with, oh, I know better now. So you end up in a position where you are not giving this person, or maybe you're not reciprocating as much. So it becomes somewhat psychologically not kawa. You're like, oh man, I cannot be buying you flowers, bro. What the hell? Nah, go away. They are going to call me a simp.
Are you seeing someone? Just context.
Nah.
Oh, no wonder you're coming up with that.
And I won't be for a minute. I don't know if I will anyway. Yeah.
Flowers are a very nice way to express that you appreciate someone. Just saying, when
I
you
just
get to
don't.
the person,
I don't
please
like.
buy the
I don't like
flowers.
the idea that they come as plastic flowers. Like, as a literature student, say it's symbolism. I feel like plastic flowers.
What does the symbolism have to do with
They are
that?
plastic flowers. They are plastic flowers. I'm giving
What are you
you
about?
plastic flowers for a gift.
when you say
I'm talking about the
plastic, do you
natural.
mean you go buy akina plastic made, or you mean real
You
roses?
mean
but
real roses?
you're just using the word
No
plastic
one
to
is
refer-
selling real roses in Uganda like that.
Hey, hi, when?
Are you both?
big man.
When?
That
You guys,
is the most.
any of Chelsea's friends out there,
Please give him
plug
flowers.
him. No, I actually have a contact of like flowers. Shout out to Ndikora. I think he'll watch this. Please
Chelsea,
find Chelsea. What do you mean there's no
flowers are
real
real
roses?
people.
So like,
I've given flowers like twice.
Chelsea, do you want flowers?
I don't want.
Do you want to get
That was that part
No.
on the head of. You want flowers?
yes. Do
No,
you
okay.
want flowers?
To be very honest, it doesn't. Okay, it does not make sense to me. The whole flowering thing. Niggas who give girls flowers, but it's calm. But anyway, rolling on. I really feel like when you get into a relationship, after having been into a relationship with someone, you might put them through some things that would qualify under the wholesome bracket of GBV because it's psychological, it's emotional. That you are unpacking your small traumas and dumping them on this person. Pola. No, me, I don't like PDA. Like, no, it's too much. But you used to do it like 2 relationships ago, yeah?
That's because the girl hurt your feelings. like
But
that.
What the hell? Anyway, my thinking is just the trauma part. I think when you get out of a relationship,
you have to
it's
heal.
only fair that you heal and process, so you don't bleed on who didn't catch you. It's only fair.
That's deep.
Yes,
You
it's
don't
only
bleed on who didn't catch you.
Yes, it's only fair. Everyone in this life is dealing with a lot. There's a lot going on. We all need some love, but do not be putting a girl out there through something because another girl did it. You see those things that I'm a strong believer of, okay, I am running now so my children could walk. You get, but now I'm going to link it. It's more like you should, because a woman did something, did ABCD, another woman should not be paying. That other woman should have paid the price so this one could walk. I
No,
don't
I
know if it
hear it.
makes sense.
Yeah, I hear it.
So it's more like if you did not go through it better with the other one, it's okay. That's a different person. This is someone new. Unless you're the typical people who go around dating the same kind of person but in a different body.
Some Kanye West jazz.
No, because sometimes there are particular people who look for the same person just in
In
different
different,
bodies.
yeah.
You're looking for like a particular princess, but you're looking for princess in Sarah, Jasmine, Anna, Sharon. You get, but you're just looking for it.
The same person.
Princess, like you get it. That's where the problem comes in from. So every single time person A pulls off something, you're thinking, this is how it might roll out. This is how you get it. Now, me, I'm those strong believers. I'm an advocate of people who have unresolved traumas. First step back.
Hey, that discipline is that, like you said, we all need some love, my friend.
No, we need some love. I will have double standards in this. Do you know why? Some people have trauma that they do not acknowledge, and that's where the problem starts from. You get it?
And some people know it and they try. But now for a girl, someone has actually told me that, man, that I was not ready for it. But guy kept insisting. So let me give it a try.
It's still the girl's
It's
fault.
still the girl's fault. Thank you, Jaffa. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, because it's still her fault. Because if you know you're not in the right headspace to actually have this going on, no matter how much a person says,
That is how you miss your soulmate.
No,
Now you're
but
living in your head.
no, so let me tell you, like,
are you a
Yeah.
believer?
in so many.
In?
Are you a believer? Like, do you believe in God? Or you're atheist?
No, I'm not an atheist.
But
It's
are you
going-
a believer?
I'm not an atheist.
But you're not a believer?
I'm not an atheist.
I'm going to tell you it's
Yes.
complicated.
Like,
I want to hear it.
I'm in my proverbial, but biblically proverbial wilderness.
Please repeat that.
Have you realized that
I mean,
literature students, whenever they are confused, they compile words together to just
You're trying to confuse people. Guys, it's nothing like
Proverbial.
that. You're not a believer. Wilderness?
No, like, no, bro, I read the Bible. There are points, and I listen to someone preach, and they're like, this so and so is in their wilderness. So I'm in my wilderness phase.
What?
Mm.
You read the Bible without context like that. Anyway, so you're not a believer. You're
No,
in
oh
between.
my God.
he's in between.
He's in between.
He just doesn't
Okay.
know
Are
how
you
to
trying
accept
out
it.
new things like feminism or Buddhism? He could be here and he's trying to, you know.
Trying out new things and following it, Satanism is crazy.
That's a thing, right?
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
But honestly, I'll be honest about
Yeah.
this, and I've said this before on the pod.
Mm,
I have my doubts, and I'm still navigating them.
mm,
But I keep insisting that
mm.
I do believe, I still believe, because I find myself always saying, thank you, God. So there might be something there.
It might just be your programming.
That's the thing. That's one thing that worries me. Like, yeah, but well, yeah, that's where I'm at.
You drive
Okay.
your point home, because if you leave him there, he's going to sink on his own.
Okay. So my thought
Okay,
is
sailor.
about you being a believer, you would know better that much as you need love, but you need to extend grace to people as well.
I still believe it, even without
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
even okay without heavy believing and all that.
Mm.
I still do believe in being a nice person,
Yeah.
returning favors, and just being nice to people without expectation. So yeah.
And back to my point, there's no reason why you should be getting another woman or another man go through something that someone else put you through. that person who the guy pushed and what, still her fault. It's still her problem. And by her accepting the person, she should bring 100% to the table from her end, so the other person can
This
also
guy is
bring
the one who has
100%.
pushed you into it.
Yes.
I tell you, he has pushed you.
People-
He has told you, tell me yes.
He has he has stayed around you,
Has
said,
he-
bro, I am not.
Then
Yes.
you said
Has he said? Has he said?
But you
say
guys know
yes?
the feeling of I am on diet, then they present to you some nicely flavored
Again,
cake.
it is on you to walk away. I was just having a conversation with one of my closest friends yesterday, the other day, and the day before yesterday. So we're having a conversation about power dynamics in terms of boss, employee, lecturer, student, getting into a
Very
relationship
nice
and
way to
all.
take it, yeah.
You get. So it's still on you to say no. You get it? So sometimes we argue it out both ways, and I was telling them no because the person has been put in a compromising situation. Do you know what it means? But let's go back to square one. Do I know what it means for you to throw away your life just because you're trying to get marks for one exam? Just because you're trying to get a job? Because when you start those things, it doesn't stop, by the way. So back to the point of she said yes, it is on her. You're not ready. There are many options. Why aren't you blocking the person? Okay, I don't block people, but why aren't you blocking the person? Because
Okay,
if
the reason
if-
I would really understand her is I know I would also first put my shit to the side and be like, there might be something here. Let me give
That's
it
why
a
it's
try.
going to fail. Because that so-called putting it on the side is just putting it like in a different fold of the brain. Eventually,
Exactly.
it's going to come back.
it reflects. You're
You
supposed
just
to
have conversations
process.
with them. They can't even help you.
Nah.
What if you've been dealing with your shit on your onesies and someone
What do
comes
you
up?
mean you're
Let me
having
tell
a
you.
conversation with someone? So,
Sometimes,
No.
sometimes exchange helps.
No.
Sharing.
quick question: do you not have friends?
Yes, I do have friends. But they may not be the best people to share
Talk
it
to
with.
God.
Let me tell you, right? Like, I feel like the times when I have struggled with feeling loneliness the most was when I was going through something, right?
If I used to feel lonely.
Anyway, used to, right? So that's my
It
point.
still does.
Let me land my point.
Land.
Like, during these times, whenever I would get that feeling of loneliness, right? I used to be going through a lot through my mind, right?
Yeah.
Trying to figure out who you are, what you want to do. Like, too many things would be in a pile. And this was the time when you would meet people who wanted to help out, people who wanted to date you, people who wanted to be there for you. And I'm going to be quite frank. There's a girl who I did exactly what you said, right? Later in and all of this. But occasionally, on a bad day, I don't want to say lash out, but I would put basically lash out. I would put my frustrations onto this girl.
Is that GBV?
Fuck you know. But you get my point. Like, she would come and ask me, how did my day go? Honestly speaking, I spent the whole day in my room with my thoughts. So it's nothing to talk about, right? And even if I try to explain to her that the day was down, the fact that she knew I had something in the back, right? Something was bothering me, she would think I don't want to
You
share.
don't want to talk
want to
about it.
That's my point, right? And eventually, I think it got to a point of maturity to realize that I was hurting this girl, but she wanted to stay in the relationship. But I wasn't comfortable with letting her suffer because of me.
Oh,
Keep quiet.
this nigga loved the girl, so he was like, oh, how sweet.
But I think what you're saying is actually valid. Why I asked about don't you have friends is because you see, a relationship is different from a friendship. Also, a relationship with a friend is different from a relationship
with a shooter.
that just started. So my opinion is, if at all, situations of friendship should not be in your relationship. I don't know if it makes sense. You're not supposed to be, if you're going through something like that and this person wasn't present in your life at the time all these things happened to you, they don't deserve it. I don't know if it makes sense. You have friends who have walked the journey with you that you could maybe talk to and lean on, then there it is. Those are the people. And then you start off on a clean slate. It's very different from when something happens to you and you're in the relationship with a person. because now they are here.
Their
Now you
parents.
should go through it together. You get it? It's only fair that you share it. But now, for someone who actually didn't know about all these things, to bring them and have them on board, and then they have to go through all this, it's not fair.
Oh, quick question. Do you believe, do you think that gender-based violence is more rampant in marriage or, what should I call it, dating scene?
Dating.
Both ways.
Coupling.
Both ways. I know of a story of a babe that used to beat her in her relationship, like dating. They used to beat her, but this babe would always be staying. But then her friends got tired of like trying to help out in the situation. So every time she would be beaten, they just come back and they just look at her, and that's it.
Living is hard.
Both
people.
ways, both
Living
ways.
is
But
hard.
then
Living is hard.
It's about how much do you love yourself, bro.
By the time someone is abusing you in any kind of way, by the time they're doing it and you recognize it and they low-key recognize it and they apologize,
living is hard.
living is hard.
Guys, it's different. It's different over here, and it's
Honestly,
different.
living, there is a reason most people that, especially women that are being physically abused, find it hard to live. Like you say,
For a
she
marriage,
kept going back.
For a marriage, valid. For a relationship,
Even for a relationship.
why is someone beating you? I understand the context of it is very hard to unlearn, to relearn, and learn and unlearn. But why are you settling for that? Why?
Where's your sense
You
of
see,
self-respect?
if at all, now for me, because I've been raised the way I am, I can't let myself. I can't put myself in particular situations. For me, even when you make it, I don't know how to explain it. Even those things that I can't stomach because I know they are going to grow later. There's no
enough
reason
for you to walk away.
No, there's no reason why, when we've tried to work on them, there's no reason why you stay in a place. Now, let me actually speak for gender-based violence. Why is someone beating you in the first place? Why is someone torturing you psychologically and you're staying? Do you want to be dead? I'm very passionate about mental health, and I feel anything that is costing you a peace of mind is enough for you to let go, no matter how hard it is. You see, love is not enough. Love alone is not enough. Love cannot keep you warm in the winter. And anyone that is trying to cost you anything that is your peace, leave. Why are you staying? That is not your soulmate. They can't put you through that.
Do you believe in soulmates?
I don't have
Just don't say yes. That's some daily stuff. Oh my God.
I don't have a clear opinion about them, but I believe it's someone that could actually have that bond with. And
it's just vibrations. It's nothing with souls, man. We are so delulu as people, eh? Sometimes I regret
Are you
the fact
seeing
that we have nice
someone?
brains.
Are you seeing someone? No, you're not. Okay, but do you believe in love? Do you believe in love?
This one's
I
going
saw
to
that
tell you.
coming.
A bit.
On a particular podcast, Chelsea's opinions were rather about those things. Yeah, so.
But no,
you have
okay.
said yes now.
My opinion on that is because I have realized the longest standing relationships are not standing on love. They are standing on mentalities.
Because also, why are you with someone whose intellect is not aligning with yours?
No, it's even not intellectual like that. Someone might be dumb, let me just put it like that. And you see like, okay, this person does not resonate on the same frequency as I do, which is okay. No, honestly, and grown men do that a lot with young chicks. Honestly.
Grown men is who?
Like,
you mean cross-generational?
Yes, they do that a lot. They will look for a girl, their wife just died, and they just get this damn thing and they put it like a trophy wife.
You just call women things.
I take that back. Let's carry on. Listen, I would equally call a man that, honestly. I'm only saying that because...
We're not giving that as an excuse, but let's carry on. Please finish.
I take it back. Anyway.
The lawyer has
Anyway. Okay, my point is, when you look at most relationships that have taken 20, 30, 40, 50 years, it's less about love. It's more about how much of you can I contain.
But there are people
How
who
much
have been
do I-
in that long relationships and they're still acting like kids, bro.
Okay, no, it's not about love
It's not
alone.
about
Like I said,
love.
love
Love
alone
just
is
makes
not
like
enough.
20%.
Love, no. Just
Trust
because you actually
me.
don't believe in love, you shouldn't
I'm
really
not
lower
even-
the bar.
Just take a picture now.
I'm giving you my reason for like not like believing that love is like the shit. Like for me, it's much more about how much of this person can I take? Can I contain? That's why, honestly, in all my talking stages, I will just trigger you
Okay,
to see how annoying you get.
I do understand what you're saying, and it's very valid because, of course, love alone is not enough. The person is supposed to be kind and very gracious to you because this is someone who is going to be choosing you every
other
single day, even when it's getting tough. This is someone who should be able to bring 80% when you're only bringing 20% to the table, 50 when you're bringing 50, 100 when you can't do it at all. But 20% love, really, no. Relationships do and all those things are encompassed in loving. To see how someone actually, for someone to care about you, okay, they shouldn't love you, but in a relationship context, if you actually didn't have an attachment to this person, then you wouldn't be doing some of these small things. And where does the attachment come from? Because you have like love within you for this person. That's how I think about it.
You really like that?
But all this, you drove this here because of believing that gender-based violence is leaned in more to the emotional
yeah.
part. than-
Yeah, and I feel like sometimes
We drove his point home.
I feel like the emotional bit is somewhat inevitable. Though you guys disagree.
They're like,
No. We don't disagree. Chelsea has it out for us. But we don't disagree, but yes. And of course, gender-based violence does not only stop at the emotional and the physical, it's sexual. It's
Marital
sexual.
rape.
Even
Yeah,
the
and I was
marital
afraid of
rape.
going there.
Why?
I'll be honest.
Why?
Because it doesn't make sense to me.
Wait, there's still more actually. There's still more that's even going to be hitting culture and all that, which I really stand against. Very passionate about. But sexual, because someone actually said no, those conjugal rights things, because someone said no and now it's a problem. And then
Apparently,
they're just there.
I have a friend of mine doing law that told me something, a new legislation of that sort.
What the?
Of Basemera about when you refuse to have sex with your wife or something like that sort, you can be sued. Something like that sort.
But you know, sexual intercourse, sex is a marital right. It is.
There's such
It
a thing
is.
as marital rape.
you're asking or you're disagreeing?
It's a statement. I'm making a statement.
That there is
What is it?
nothing.
There is such a thing as marital rape.
Yes.
There's
So
something.
if you're saying sex is a right, then I feel like both opinions are at loggerheads. Because
But
if
you
it's
know,
my right, I might as well get it because I want it.
No,
But then there's what's that thing women are very consent. That one.
consent.
That's what I'm saying. It's my right. Why do I need to consent?
It's
What do you
because
mean?
she is her own individual.
That's
bruh.
why I'm saying. That's why those things are at loggerheads.
The conservative man in you just arose.
No, you did not get my point.
No,
you
but,
skipped my point. Honestly.
No, I didn't skip a point, but I
my
don't
point
think
is-
much as it's your right, consent is key.
As you said, it's a right. So
Yeah.
that's why I say there is such a thing as
As
marital
marital
rape. So if marital rape exists and there is also Simanya a right to sex in marriage, I'm thinking, what the hell are we dealing with?
But it's your right, it's also my right. So on my right, I can say no, you can say yes. And if I'm not saying yes,
So
get
if
it.
you say no and I am yesing, it can't happen.
It can't.
It can't happen.
And now I feel violated.
Yes. You know that people have walked out of
We have a
marriages.
case on our hands then.
Do you know that people have left marriages because of people who have a higher sexual libido? There's a woman who went to still got a confused. Like those guys have
For context,
comedy.
don't you also want to know if he watches it every day?
Definitely he's watching it. What do you
But
mean?
it's nice to actually be informed and keep your
But like
head out there.
personally, I feel like getting confused is like jokes. It's something that Senyon just said that he watches
Oh my God.
NBS for like actual news, then he watches Get Ready Confused for jokes. And once I dipped like that, you realize that that's the truth because NBS will report like actual news, then Get Ready Confused.
I just want to
will
put
be
it out
like
there
jokes.
that you just invite Mr. Senyonjo on this pod. I'm tired of Jeff simping for that dude. Like, what's going on, bro? Like every other pod. So that Senyonjo saying, no, Senyonjo, we have a literature teacher.
Yeah, so when you were
You
talking
can't
about
really
it
tell
being a
people lies.
marital right, yes, it's a marital right for the both of us. So I could say no, and that no should actually carry weight, just like if I said yes. But that's not the only form of gender-based violence, really, that there is out there. You guys know female genital mutilation, right?
That's
Yes.
still a thing in Uganda.
Some tribes do it, yeah.
I really thought you had moved on.
Everyone out there that's an activist for FGM, people do not actually know that it's still a thing. Yes, it is a very big thing, actually. There are efforts that are being done by UNFPA and UNICEF as programmatic,
Yeah.
programmatic responses to it, because it's actually still rampant. And now the most common is being cross-border, because in Uganda it's sort of, they want to hunt people down and get them, so they get people to cross over.
To Kenya.
Yes, in like girls in big groups to cross over, be mutilated the other side, and come back about after a month and things like that. It's actually a thing, and it's very saddening that it's still existent.
But you see, the government has handled it well here in Uganda, at least. The fact that they are going out shows you that the policing of it is really ideal right now.
What's on ground is very different, actually.
Mm.
What's on ground is very different, because some of the statistics that are put out there do not actually show what has been
Happening.
Yes, because I think, as with one of there's a lady, the president of a consortium to end harmful practices in Eastern Southern Africa, if I have it right. According to her legal statement, like the document on what has been done as yet, she says they've had about 2 successful cases in terms of enforcement only. Enforcement of, they get this person, they lock them up and punish them, and that's it. 2 successful cases. These are regions practicing it. So out of regions, we have 2. So it's still out there, and it's a very disheartening practice towards the women. Yes, and that's gender-based violence, and it's not a nice thing.
Would circumcision be part of it?
No.
No, circumcision. You mean the cultural one? You mean the medicalized one? Safe. I know circumcision is safe. It's safe, and it's to help the men.
Yeah. It's actually healthy.
Yes, from what I know, from what I've read. Yes, also I just earlier on, I was going through social media as an X, and there was a post. Yes, it was a post. Stop being a tweet, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
There
So
was
there
an
was-
X.
there was-
Someone X'd.
So there was an X post which was talking about the United Nations Convention on the Rights of a Child and things like that. So one of those X people, influential people, I think he's ASP Kasinje. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes. So
He's a former police guy, but he's
Yes.
heavily on X.
So below he comments, he tags Grok to find out the numbers of girls that are being subjected to, I don't know, something about harmful practice. I don't remember the post very well. But then there's a gentleman who comes below and says something about, is it also right for male genital mutilation and things like that? And I'm thinking to myself, every time there's something about the women, men
man
want
must
to
come.
like fix somewhere to like victimize.
It's what society is right now.
And it's not a nice thing, because the women are going through it. For like female genital mutilation, it's really for the women, honestly. And it's bad. And it's just because very many people don't know about it as GBV, but it actually is, because it changes these women's lives forever. And it's very saddening that people have even medicalized it now. You guys have
Medicalize,
had
what do you mean by medicalize?
going to a
Go to
doctor
hospital.
to mutilate you.
Whoa.
I don't know why someone would subject themselves to pain, but I don't want to be the judge. Yes, because also some people believe culture, so they should uphold and all those things. Yes, so gender-based violence as a whole.
What a way to imagine
Why?
it happening.
In the hospital.
Oh, yeah.
Doctors that
Join.
are out there that are doing it, bro, like, you niggas are sick, bro.
Anyway, it's also I think it's very bad also that there's an act against it, and there's really the enforcement is still
You're
lacking.
still lacking. But
Just like that there's just like that domestic violence act of, funny enough, all of them are 2010 acts. Yes, so there's a lot still lacking because the cases of gender-based violence, domestic violence are also still up there.
What other form of domestic gender-based violence have we talked about?
And that's it. We've
yeah,
covered them: the
yeah, it
physical, the
feels like we've
emotional,
touched
the
everything.
sexual, and
The psychological, yeah.
Yeah, we are.
Okay. So, to put the cherry on top of that, we have a segment.
Complete it.
Of the what, bro? I know
It's
it
supposed to
doesn't.
be
I
the
know,
cherry.
no. Oh, the cherry on top of the what?
It's supposed to be on the cake, right?
He had forgotten.
Okay, we can also put the cherry on the bun, though.
Let me just have it. We have what we call an out of pocket segment. Now, out of pocket is we get something off the blasted internet and we just share our opinion about it.
Out of pocket. Okay.
Out of well, out of regard for anyone's feelings, people out there, people need to have feelings. They have their hearts on their sleeve.
Yeah.
As I always say, I don't your mother. So this is the video.
Men's conferences are not the type of safe spaces we wish they were, because if they were, many guys would actually confess to hitting women and give examples so that we can figure out where did it go wrong on your side and maybe on her side, so that in future we can try and resolve these things, not just for you, but for other people as well. There's a gentleman that spoke and he said one of the things men are not taught, and this was probably my biggest takeaway, one of the things men are not taught is walking away. He says a good man will hold on to his marriage, to his wife, for long, because you're like, a man must phosphate and keep it strong. It's like, but men must learn when to walk away. And if you've been with a woman who's promiscuous, who cheats, who disrespects you, who's emotionally abusive, maybe even physically hits you, keeps your kids from you, doesn't want to see your other kids that you had elsewhere, you need to go and get counseling and get advice, and you have to consider the option of walking away from this woman to save yourself.
Yeah.
There's a point in the middle of doesn't want to see the other children go from outside with other women.
Yeah.
Before I met you.
Yeah, before you met them, definitely.
Definitely.
Things happen, by the way.
Definitely. No, I mean, yes, that happens, but definitely men go be you be here, you're in a marriage with a man, you have your 5-year-old, there's another 5-year-old elsewhere.
A kid comes out on day.
I feel like that's content for another pod. If I make that statement I want to make, so I'm going to save it and I'll be texting you what I think about it, because it's a heavy topic, very heavy topic. Yeah, but
it had better be worth it though.
It will, trust me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about this? That people have the ability to walk away and not to. It's more of, I guess, familiar with I guess my terminology is right. It's Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah.
Are you familiar?
Stockholm syndrome is where you just keep going back to your abuser.
Hey,
you just find
you
people want to die.
You develop this messed up attachment to the person who does you harm, right? And I feel like, would you consider it an actual thing with these women who are experiencing gender-based violence?
Yes, I don't want to speak now like one who is strong. I want to speak looking at one who doesn't have it in them to actually walk away. There are people who do stay with the mind of, let me get tired, then I walk away. Or maybe it gets better and they choose to stay and they keep going back. But those people are just not self-aware. Some of them are not self-aware. When you know your worth,
You can't stand for that shit.
there are things that are not going to be brought to you. It is like, you see how you have when you have an expensive palette, there are particular things that you might look at and you will not take in because of what your palette is. You don't know. I can't
Wait.
eat that.
Wow. So expensive palate means you just
No.
have
No,
a
like
want for like
no.
nice things that taste so good. Because
Yeah,
palate is
that's
on the
a
tongue, right?
that's a
My days.
you guys.
Oh
I don't think
my
I don't know.
days.
I don't think I know this people's in-house terminology
Hey.
because
Hey.
ah!
Fear
But
women.
yes.
Women will eat your money. Hey. I had
Now it's
I saw
about
it,
women.
it had gone past me like expensive palate. Is it a bag? What?
No.
But you know they can have a combo with you in your presence and they don't copy.
Mm.
Like a single statement.
Okay, this is actually not even anything related to women because even
Okay,
men have
yeah,
expensive
I
palettes.
get it still.
Because I know of like men who will tell you, I don't take particular alcohol. I do not take beer. I do not because they say they have an expensive palette. And it's okay. That one is individual based really. But because you have an expensive palette, let me drive my point home. You will not eat whatever is brought before you, even when it doesn't fit what you want. I don't know if it makes sense. It's like how a dog is not a ruminant, right? You guys know ruminant animals, right?
Yes,
A
yes.
dog is not a ruminant animal, so it cannot chew cud. I don't know if it makes sense.
It makes sense.
So if you know your worth, you're not going to you're not going to be in particular situations. Also because of upbringing, you'd see how some of these gender-based violence cases come from a boy who was raised in a household where his father told him this is a way to discipline women, or he saw his father beat his mother, or his mother prepped him on how those women of these days, they are not easy. Don't let a woman do ABCD, and alas, they subject a woman to something like that. You get it? So it's more like, yes, some people are unable to walk away because of different constraints. Also, some people don't know better. Some people do not know that they could actually get better out there. And you see, it's like this, those random situations. The man picked me up, he took me to school, he clothed me, he
With
did
my dad.
what you get. So I can't just do this. I just can't walk away like that. And yet you could actually walk away. For the time you've actually paid the price for having been educated or anything like that, you could actually get up and find better. But some people don't acknowledge that they are worth more than what they are getting at the moment. So also upbringing, because if a girl is raised in a home, let's say for women, now I'm speaking for the women, his context was partly for the men. But for the women, if at all, let's say you see how currently mothers of these days, it's a good thing. They raise their children affirming who they are. You're beautiful, don't let anyone lie to you. I know when I was growing up, they just keep telling us, oh, you're beautiful. Any stranger who tells you that, you tell them, don't tell me those things. I know all those things. But it stuck with me. It stuck with me, and I don't know. It's a very so when someone compliments you, it's like that's normal. That's normal because you're already aware of what it is. So even upbringing plays a role because those things of no, you need to listen to a man. When I said I stand on submission for the women, not this kind of being violated and then you're staying. It's more like you need to understand that a man will have his hand in this thing, and at a point in time, you need to resonate with him. Yes. But now, upbringing of like girls in particular settings is also a problem because now a girl might not know how to stand up for herself. And so they find it very hard to walk away. For the men, for a man to also be in a situation where a woman is your abuser and you keep going back, it's quite it's not the usual that we see, but I know it happens because again, some of these men have not had the chance of having a fatherly hand. I don't know. Sometimes a father figure plays a very
Very
big
big
role
role, yeah.
it doesn't matter even if the person is not your biological, but if you have that uncle, you have that teacher who chose to hold your hand, sorry, anyone who plays a father figure role in your life teaches you very many aspects that the world will never say out loud. So it helps you be able to stand up for yourself and know, no, I don't treat women like this, but no, I don't deserve to get ABCD. I can actually walk away and know that I can get better. Because I'm those people who think that what you get coming at you is sometimes an invitation from you.
Wow.
When you put a particular, it's like if you have particular standards, you guys usually do those things of, man, that baby's out of my league, I can't cross paths and what and what and what, because of the standard she has set out there and what she shows that you cannot cross the line and things like that. It's more like how a guy also finds you, or how a woman finds you, is how she will continue to take you. Also, some women pride in inferior men. There's that part. Just like men will pride in inferior women who sometimes might not have ambition and things like that. Yes, like Chelsea. Yeah. So that's where the problem comes in from. So you'll find that these people who have an inferiority complex will not be able to stand up for themselves and live. But you should be able to live.
Should be
There's
able to
love
live.
out there.
Yeah. Yeah. The Jeffers of this world are still there. Yeah.
Good men do exist.
Yeah. Yeah.
My mother always tells me
Good
that,
women too exist.
my mother always tells me that she's a saying in Luganda, "Tewamu kusibira muzingo," something, but it's more of like you're not bound to anyone. In case you feel unjustified, unloved, or anything, step the same way that you can.
I mean, this person is not your family. This is not your sibling. You could walk away.
Yeah.
You're stuck with your siblings forever.
Yeah. So that has been us today, man. We do not stand in favor of any GBV act. We abuse. No, that's the wrong way to. We do not condone all activities.
The English had released him for a moment, yeah?
We do not the fact that I realized it.
I was waiting to see how he was going to put an abuse and make it make sense.
No, okay, I was going to say we abuse GBV, but it's like, no, you don't take down the fire with fire.
We abuse GBV.
I swear we're not releasing you. We are not releasing. It is going to be that short clip for like that TikTok.
Yeah.
Okay, man. Thank you guys for keeping here. This was, if you've come this far, thank you so much. Thank you to our guests for coming around. Thank you for everything you have said. Yeah, I really can't thank Jaffa, man. Like, as in, but yeah,
This has been the 12 iPod. We have a lot of sense. We're the real deal on the purge.
Lastly, guys, please spread the love, spread the message against harmful practices, against GBV. Look up anything on X, please. Be against all those practices.
Yeah.
Yes, say no to GBV. We don't support GBV. And thank you to Jaffa and Chelsea for having me on this.
Yeah. Peace. Au revoir. Someone told us they say with a bear. Yeah, nice time.
Bye.